I love the end of the season because every time that it ends, we all know who's getting fired. And we've been waiting for months for Steven Silas to get fired. We've been speculating for months about Dwane Casey getting fired. We've also been commenting recently about whether Nick Nurse would decide to leave. 2 out of those 3 are now no longer with the team in a coaching capacity. Dwane Casey stepped down after a very rough season. When Cade Cunningham went down, it was curtains for them. We knew that. They got James Wiseman, and then the curtain call came down even more. That's what happens when you win a league low 17 games on top of 23 wins last year. Just not a team that you can trust whatsoever. Killian Hayes developed into a nice piece. Isaiah Stewart did as well. Like, this is a team with talent. This is a team with athleticism. This is a team with length. But the good news is that Casey has stayed on with the team. And some of the other replacements that are possible, potentially Chauncey Billups, Pistons legend. And moving forward down in Houston, the Steven Silas era has also come to an end. He was 59 and 177 while he was the head coach of the Houston Rockets. He said that it was one of the best times of his life, but a 59 and 177 record would be so painful to watch on a day-to-day basis. Not just watch it like us, because I watch it and I'm in pain, but also watch it and be tasked to fix it. It has been rough for him. Things were so broken by the time he got there when James Harden and Russell Westbrook asked out that you can't really blame him, except for that you can. He was not taking into account what his coaches said to do. He didn't hold any of his players accountable. He had no ability to fix the defense. He did not develop Jalen Green. No one knew their role. Eric Gordon asked to be a part of the offense, and he told them, I'd love to give you some more responsibility. However, Raphael Stone and the man with the shrimp fork, Tillman Fertitta, says we can't do all that. We got to let the young guns develop. The Athletic said this to say about him. The absence of leadership on the floor turned to chaos, with lack of winning habits the only consistent theme in a 20-62 season. Offensively, players deviated from game plans and resorted to their own means. It's bad. Defensively, the effort was largely null and void on a nightly basis. It is no surprise that the Rockets, per Cleaning the Glass, have ranked in the bottom 4 in offensive and defensive efficiency over the last 3 seasons. I mean, is there anything more scathing that you can say than that? The article basically said what we could all see. This guy is in over his head. The Rockets have no identity as a team, and you add that to a front office with heavy fire and an owner with no patience, and you've got a team that's underperforming on the court that really does not compete. That is a recipe for disaster. And Silas pretty much was on the chopping block all year. He's a good offensive coach, but he has no business leading men. As for the Rockets, the latest rumor is that they're primed to go big game hunting in the offseason for more stars. I don't know who they think they're going to get. Honestly, they've got a lot of cap space, but would you want to play in that mess right now? No. No one wants to oversee a rebuild again in H-Town. No chance.